Hey, welcome back to Evil's Comics. I'm Evil Mike, and if you saw my thumbnail, you kind of have an idea what this video is, but I got a win and a mail call, and that's what we're going to do today. Before we get started, and I'll show you off this win and this mail call, please like, comment, subscribe on this guy's channel. Hit that like. After we get done, let's talk about it. And if you like this, hit the subscribe button and maybe the bell if you be so inclined. I don't know. But don't listen to me. You do what you want, kind of thing. But it does help this channel, and the interaction is really what I'm here for. So let's get into it. So I got this win right here, and this comes from Legion of Comics. It comes from my dude Mark, one of my favorite people in the community, because he's a DC dude. He is Marvel and Indies and stuff like that, but he is a huge DC fan, and so am I. Mark is very knowledgeable, a lot more knowledgeable than I am, and that's one of the reasons I love him, because every time I watch anything Legion of Comics, you learn, and I love learning. So during one of his hangouts, and I want to say it was about a week ago, one of his, I think it was his Friday shows or something like that, because he's been dealing with the Masters and stuff like that. But I was able to win this, and I was happy because I wasn't able to grab this. My shop got these and they went quick, but this is the facsimile of the first appearance of Bane, Vengeance of Bane #1, and it is a dope foil recreation. I thought there was something in it because there is a little bump, but after checking it out, I think it's just the foil that causes that. The comic is actually in pristine condition, but it does this weird kind of bubble thing, but I think it's just because it's a big boy book, and but it is a beautiful recreation all the way through. It is such a nice book. I was so excited to get this. Of course, everybody, his description will be down below. Please, if you do not know about Legion of Comics, please check out his channel. It is by far, Mark's all over the community, so if you don't know Mark, I don't know what's going on. Alright, so we get to the mail call, and this is a big one for me, and I'm not overshadowing Legion of Comics' win. That was dope. I love that book. It's staying in my PC kind of thing. I love Bane. And I can't show you the front on this one because it's kind of all marked up with both of our information, but this actually comes from John Zuur Platten. He is one of my favorite writers. He was responsible for one of my favorite books from 2022 in the beginning of 2021, but Saint Mercy from Image Comics. But he recently, his recent series was Revolvers from Image Comics, which I have right here. It's also in association with Top Cow Productions. I did review the first Revolvers, and then I stopped after that, and I started stacking them. Technically, I have not finished the series. I thought I was waiting for it to end, but I already have all the issues. I have 1, 2, 3, and the dope cover for 4. I could have sworn this was going to be a 6-issue series, but I'm really bad about that. I don't really look at how many issues are going to come out. But okay, so John, he recently wrote to me and asked me, for my address, said he was going to send me the trade, and I was like, oh, okay. So at that point, I kind of figured that the book had ended, but I was waiting for it to end. That's why I've been stacking it. So far, I've only read the first issue, and I did love it. But on this one, I was definitely waiting until I got all of them, because the Saint Mercy is such a great read, man. But like I said, John Zuur, because of that series, has become one of my favorite writers, and everything he comes out with, I'm going to be attached to on some level. Just from a fan standpoint. If you don't know John Zuur Platten, he is also a video game writer. For me, it is a huge thing getting able to, because I'm a huge gamer. I have been my whole life. It's one of my first pastimes, but it always is about story and art and stuff like that. Video games to me was just at the time, a better way to tell stories. So let's get into this package. I have pre-opened this just like I did the other one, and I'm kind of glad on both of them. Some of these packages can be kind of hectic to open up. And for me, this was the first time I'd ever opened a big time collectible, so it was very awkward to open up. It's pretty dope because it holds the comic in there. It's got these little tabs and everything, but I couldn't figure out what side to open it up. So we do have the trade here from, and it's in this nice backboard and everything, from Revolvers, from Top Cow and Image. Now this is crazy. I didn't know. I felt inside the package and I felt this and I was like, what the heck is this? Okay. So he sent me this. This is definitely a first. So this is, it looks like the script from Revolver's book 1. And it says, to Evil Mike, thanks for all your support, best. And then John signed at the bottom. This is crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen like a comic in script form. I didn't even know this was what the, from a writer's point, I didn't even know this is what it looks like. I kind of thought it went with all the panels. I guess it kind of makes sense. This is fantastic. I can't wait to read this and then go through this. And I kind of, let me know down below if y'all want like a comparison, if y'all would like me to go through this and compare it to, what made it into the, because it says book 1. I'm assuming maybe it might be all 4 issues, or it might be just the script from the first book. I'm not sure how that works. But man, you talk about this is fantastic. I mean, not only is John providing me something I already love, these fantastic stories, and that's, I mean, isn't that what you really want from a comic that you're reading? Is just some fantastic imagination and art to go along with it. And for me, Saint Mercy was out of this world. It was something I never expected, and it was one of my favorite books. I highly suggest it. And it's something that I still pick up to this day, even though I have the whole first set and the trade. I still pick up first issues of it, hoping to pass along to other people. But I highly suggest picking up Saint Mercy. Now that the trade is out, it's officially in stores right now. I highly suggest picking up this one. I do have a review on the first issue. If you're, interested in what my thoughts are on the whole series, I can always do a sum up of 2, 3, 4. Now that the whole series is out. Or if you're interested in me comparing this, I've never seen a script, so I mean, I'm super excited about this. This is fantastic. It's crazy. Okay, guys, that's what I got for you. I'm gonna try and knock out a review today. I have some recording time. My brother's been very gracious in allowing me to record. But let me know your thoughts down below. I will have, Legion of Comics descriptions down below. I will have John Zuur's Platten information down below, because he does have a YouTube channel. He does have a Instagram. And I'll try and put those down there. And sometimes Instagram can be weird, but I'll try and do it. I'll try and do it. But guys, that's what I got for you. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Let me know your thoughts on this mail call. I'm at a loss. This is amazing. You talk about, I think this is probably it just jumped up to like the coolest thing I've ever gotten. And that's competing with Trev. Trev, gave me that Mirka Adolfo. Oh my god, this is weird. Okay guys, I'll let you go. I hope everybody has a great Sunday. I'll definitely see you out in the community. I love this community. We have the best community in the world, right? Alright guys, I'll see you later. Bye.